Okay, Premier League is back again with a lot of exciting matches for the weekend. Now, man, it's gonna be tough matches that we have to keep you busy this weekend. So I'll be doing my Premier League preview for match week 17. Follow me as I'm gonna be dropping my own scoreline prediction. Then at the end of the day, I'm going to be I'll crown it all with Arsenal versus Everton, the last match to be played on Saturday night. That match is going to be big, but then after Man City have played a lot of pressure on Arsenal. But I'll be talking about these matches, talking about the scoreline prediction, then I'll round it up with Arsenal versus Everton. Just follow me. Okay, so the early kickoff that day on Saturday is going to be Chelsea versus Newcastle. So Newcastle will be at home and they will be welcoming Chelsea to their home. Now, Newcastle have been one of the top 6 clubs in England. They've been very strong to beat at home, and I think they've given a lot of fight to big clubs coming to their home. Now, Chelsea also are doing well with the tactician, Maresca actually doing well with the club. Now, we saw Cole Palmer back to the match week, and even in his last match he had a goal. So it's going to be a tough match. I don't expect Chelsea to lose that match also, but beating Newcastle at home is a very tough task. So I expect a 2-2 draw in that match with Cole Palmer to be on the score sheet. Now, Brighton is going to be hosting Sunderland. Sunderland have been they've been a very stubborn side this season, and the last time you saw they draw Arsenal, they draw some kind of big clubs, and traveling to Brighton this weekend, I don't expect them to pull out that strong result because they've not been very good away. So most of their form has been that their home you can't beat them. But them going away, I expect a 1-1 draw with them against Brighton. Now, Wolverhampton Wanderers is sitting last on the table. They had just 2 points out of their last 16 matches, and we saw the last time they played against Arsenal last weekend, they scored 3 goals, but yet they still lost the match, scoring 2 own goals that gave Arsenal the victory. Now, I don't expect them to pull out any result against Brentford. Brentford has been a little bit good. They've been a very good side. Now, I expect that match to be a 2-1 win in favor of Brentford. Tottenham-Liverpool is going to be another strong encounter. So Tottenham is another good team, but this season they've been struggling with their form. They've been struggling. Then Liverpool also had their own share of the struggles coming into. We saw how they've lost a lot of matches, drew a lot of matches, but now they are also getting back to their feet. Now, we saw the last time, their last 2 matches, they got good results. Mo Salah was back into the team, but unfortunately, he's not available to play the match due to AFCON. He has traveled for AFCON. He will be representing Egypt in the AFCON. Now, it's going to be a very strong encounter. Although Tottenham are still nurturing a lot of injured players, so which is going to be to their own disadvantage. So I'm predicting a 2-1 win in favor of Liverpool for this match because KTK is in good form and that young man is scoring a lot of goals. So we have Man City. Man City is going to be playing Aston Villa. Aston Villa is going to be hosting Manchester United. Manchester United also they are scoring a lot of goals, but the issue is that they concede goals. Now, going away, I don't expect them to win Aston Villa from away. Now, it's going to be a lot of their defense has been shaky, so I don't know if they are going to be welcoming back some injured players. But then, with what we saw last week, playing 4-4 against at home against Bournemouth, so I expect Aston Villa to give them another fight for their life. So I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Aston Villa. Aston Villa at home is a very difficult team to play. So we're seeing Fulham again this weekend. Fulham versus Nottingham Forest. So Fulham have lost a lot of players to AFCON. I think they are the highest. They are the team with the highest number of players that have gone for AFCON. About 5 of their players are representing 3 from Nigeria, representing Nigeria, and other 2 representing the other African countries. So I don't know how these guys are going to be surviving before their players come back. So, but they're going to be hosting Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest also had some injury crisis, and I think one or two of their players also are representing their countries in the AFCON. So I expect a 1-1 draw in that match. We have a Bournemouth also this weekend. Burnley is not really doing well. They've been struggling also. Now they are traveling away to a team that scored 4 goals against Manchester United, and I expect the form to continue. Bournemouth have shown that although they've been struggling this season, also they've not won any of their last 6 matches. But then with that wonderful performance against Manchester United, I expect them to build from there. If they can score goals, I don't expect Burnley to win them. So I'm predicting a 2-0 win to Bournemouth. So Manchester City, these guys are putting a lot of pressure on us. Arsenal, and I don't know. I don't think West Ham can do that miracle to win them from away. Now, Haaland is in a good form. Foden is in a good form. Cherki is in a very good form. So I expect them to be very, very hard. Very, very hard for West Ham. So I'm predicting a 3-0 win in favor of Manchester City, which in fact I don't like them, but then what will I do? Leeds United will be playing against Crystal Palace. They will be at home to Crystal Palace. Leeds United this season, they are scoring goals, even though they concede a lot also. So they are scoring goals. Now they are at home, and we saw how they drew some big matches also. So I expect them to draw against Crystal Palace. So the biggest match of them is Arsenal traveling to Everton. Now Everton is another side that is the Arsenal struggle against, especially whenever they are at home. Now, okay, they've lost 2 of their good players also to AFCON. Arsenal have not lost any players to AFCON. Now, Greenish also on the other side is facing the late fitness test to see if he will be fit enough to play that match, or else he will have to sit out for that match due to nature of injury. Now, Arsenal also, a lot of their players are out injured. Now, last against Wolves, we saw Ben White also went out injured. Now, I don't think any of the players, injured players will be back anytime soon. The likes of Gabriel Magalhaes, Harvard, and even Ben White. Mr. Muscara also is still out, and I expect him back soon to face Everton. So, we saw William Saliba back into the team against Wolverhampton in the 90 minutes. So I expect him also to be back against Everton. So for my starting lineup, I expect from the goal post, of course, Roya should take back his place. Then the right back, Timber, will have to go back to his right back for 2 matches. But now Ben White is injured, so Timber will have to go back to the right back. For the 2 center difference, so we saw William Saliba playing the 90 minutes the match against Wolverhampton, and so I expect him to start alongside Gapi at the center of the defense. Then from the left back, Ricardo Calaferi should take his place ahead of Vice Busquets. So for the midfield 3, I expect to see Zubimendi if fit, because there's a news of him missing 1 or 2 training sections. So I expect him to be fit for the match though. So Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and captain Martin Odegaard to be at the center of the midfield. So the left wing, I expect to see the left wing. I want to see Trossard, Gyökeres. I expect Gabriel Jesus. I want to Gabriel Jesus, Gyökeres, and Saka to start. So I'm going for a 2-1 win for Arsenal. Let me hear your own scoreline prediction, and let me hear if you're okay with mine.